Before the fall of the Jedi Order, the Jedi Temple on Coruscant stood as a beacon of light, life, and protection for the galaxy. Although it was a bastion for good, there was a secret deep within the archives located within its halls where darkness was stored. It was known only to a few until a mischievous Padawan named Klias Teradine stumbled upon it during the days of the High Republic. Klias wrote about the events along with many of his other misadventures in his journal, which later would be passed down through generations as a form of Marauder's map for future younglings. It's not really known exactly what came of Klias Teradine, but many speculate that he was later expelled from the Jedi Order. The storeroom that Klias discovered was called the Bogan Collection, or the Archive of Forbidden Artifacts. Bogan was actually a term used in very early iterations of A New Hope, and was supposed to be another word for evil, but was scrapped before the movie actually released, later to be brought back in Star Wars lore in different ways. Around 130 years after Klias, Jedi initiates Lene Kostana and Yula Braylon would also find the Bogan Collection, but unfortunately were caught by Master Yoda and would be punished. It wasn't long after, when Lene and Yula were both Jedi, that another set of younglings would discover the archive. The collection itself was guarded by a door called Kaneer's Window, where a young Sifo-Dyas would find Klias' journal and use it to guide him and his best friend Dooku there. Dooku was the best student in their generation at using the Force, and they would use the shifting Force power to break the magnetic connection between the door and its locking mechanism using simple sand. Inside, they saw many interesting items in glass cases and some suspended on repulsor pads. However, their attention was mainly drawn to a lightsaber, said to be wielded by Darth Krall himself. Krall was a former Jedi known as Radaki, who later left the Jedi Order and became one of the Lost 20. Later, after his death, the lightsaber would come to be stored in the archives so that Sifo-Dyas could unimpressedly retort that he expected it to be more spiky. They would also find a mysterious mask, known as the Mask of Darth Momin, which would later be given as a gift to Darth Vader from Sidious himself after the fall of the Jedi Order. The mask had red glowing eyes, and it was later discovered by Vader that anyone that wore it would be possessed by the evil spirit of Momin. Unfortunately, while exploring the collection, Dooku would be assailed by a vision of the Tirra'Taka, a legendary dragon from his home planet of Sereno. The beast was roaring in his mind, and he tried to push it and everything away from him with a wave of the Force, destroying many of the displays and injuring his friend Sifo-Dyas. Also, if you're interested in learning more about the Tirra'Taka, I actually have a short video about it. I'll include it on the screen here somewhere and in the description if you're interested. Anyways, the commotion caused by the boys also alerted Yoda, and he was not pleased. They ended up getting punished in the same way as Lene and Braylon, who coincidentally also show up here. Braylon would like to destroy the artifacts because of the trouble that they're capable of causing, but Lene Kostana, who specializes in Sith artifacts, passionately disagrees. Up to this point, we haven't really heard what happens to the Bogan Collection next, other than the fact that Sidious himself actually ends up taking control of the collection once he controls the Jedi Temple. Do you think that the Bogan Collection is going to come up in any future Star Wars stories? Make sure to let me know in the comment sections below. I would definitely like to hear what you guys think. Also, here on the channel, I'm making a lot of Star Wars lore content, so make sure to subscribe for more and hit that thumbs up button as well. Thanks for watching.